Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner is back with us now.
We are looking at a wild weekend and a storm alert day tomorrow, Brooks, so break it all down for us.
All right, so the bottom line is that tomorrow afternoon, you've got to be weather aware because while it'll be a fine morning, after lunchtime, dark clouds will loom on the western horizon, and within an hour or so, those will work over your neck of the woods, and you're looking at some heavy rain and even the possibility of severe weather. Let's talk about what's going on this evening. We've got a couple of showers around, nothing severe, nothing to worry about, but you might be finding yourself getting a little bit of rain right now around areas south of downtown Orlando near the attractions, near Icon Park, near Williamsburg, near Lake Buena Vista, heading eastward. Now, these showers are packing a brief heavy rain, but really nothing too bad, but it's a sign of what's to come because it's a symbol, it's an indication, if you will, that we've got a stationary front right across the area. Now, the individual cells are moving east at about 25 miles per hour, so that's going to put this cell toward SeaWorld in about 5 minutes and Cypress Creek High School in 15 minutes. Now, the best way to describe this is to put the map in motion and give you an idea of the next 60 minutes. And what we're going to see with this is a general trend toward the east, bringing rain to OIA, the airport, all the way down to the turnpike on 417, and then eventually over Lake Toho, East Lake Toho, and then down the beach line. All right, going to the big picture. As I mentioned, stationary front right over Florida. This is going to become the driving force. This is going to become the driving force for the rain coming our way for tomorrow. So fast forwarding to tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, we'll have overcast conditions, but primarily dry. It's going to be mild and breezy as well. But look what happens. We've got a disturbance coming in from the west, and the first sign of that, dark clouds and downpours. In fact, by 3 o'clock, lots of downpours up and down the Gulf Coast counties like Hernando, Citrus, Pasco, Hillsborough, Pinellas counties, and then working toward Kissimmee out of Polk County into Osceola County by 3 and eventually pushing through Orlando by 4. Now, with this future radar projection, notice the black colorations with the purple. That indicates not just extremely heavy rain potential with 3 to 4 inches per hour easily. Now, these will be moving, so we're probably not going to have that much rain, but more so it indicates the presence of hail. And when you get presence of hail in a place like Claremont or up toward Daytona or Sanford, you can also get damaging wind gusts. This is the projection 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. This is going to be a big thunderstorm complex. If it verifies, if these model projections actually become reality, we're in for a doozy tomorrow afternoon. So we're going to be on it with team coverage. I'm here tomorrow afternoon with Brittany Lockley, Allison Gargaro in the morning. We got you covered all weekend to provide the information you need to stay safe, make the decisions you need to, if in fact we get to that point. There's also a possibility of a stray tornado, so we got to watch out for that as well. Check it out east of Orlando, Kissimmee down through Titusville. By 6, the storms roll, and then once they get over to the coastline by 7, that's it. Severe weather threat over. We're going to be left with what's called convective debris. It's a fancy word to describe after a thunderstorm. You get those sort of big raindrops, occasional thunder and lightning, sometimes a little bit of a light show, but nothing more severe. And then the rain's over by probably 11 o'clock, clearing after that. So let's talk about the forecast lightning. Look at this coming down by 2 o'clock through Ocala and also through Citrus County, and then working into the Sanford area, Daytona Beach, Palm Coast. This is intense lightning. If this comes together, we're going to have quite a thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon. And this is a signature of another fancy weather term, but it really helps you describe it if you can slap a name on it. It's called a mesoconvective system. Yeah, I know. But what that means is you've got like a little miniature low pressure system with lots of thunder and lightning packed in, and that adds special dynamics, which could lead to a lot of wind damage with these storms. Winds gusting over 50 miles per hour, frequent cloud to ground lightning, obviously, and possible hail up to 1 inch in size. So these are the things we're monitoring to determine just how bad things could get. And as far as future rainfall goes, we could easily see between 1.5 an additional possible 4 inches of rain. Keep in mind, in Brevard County, they had some areas getting up to 6 inches of rain early this morning. So imagine getting 10 inches of rain in 2 days when your average monthly rainfall for the entire month of April is a little over 2 inches. So this is a significant rain event for us as well. The arrival of the storms on the Gulf Coast about 1 o'clock, heading in toward Sumter and Lake County at 2 o'clock up toward the Villages area, and then working toward Orlando and Kissimmee at 3, and then the coastline, Daytona and Melbourne by 4. So in the afternoon, once the storms arrive, you're looking at least a couple of hours of severe weather potential and at least 4 hours of rain. Heavy rain, the biggest threat, but damaging winds, a sizable one. Hail as well. Tornadoes, a smaller threat, but a threat nonetheless, so we cannot ignore it. We've got to watch that very carefully. We've got a lot going on tomorrow. At 7:30 at Exploria Stadium, our Orlando City Lions are facing off against the LA Football Club, and it is going to be a great game, partially because any leftover rain will end soon after the game begins. Hopefully there's no game delay for them, but temperatures will be about 70 degrees. So tomorrow's a Fox 45 storm alert day. Orlando through central Florida, that's where winds, storms from 2 to 7, and what a severe storm likely with hail, wind, and even a stray tornado. Let's jump to the 7-day forecast. We're talking about a unsettled period all next week, warming up again toward 90 by Wednesday, and that's also when we see our next chance for some more significant rain with about a 60% chance midweek.